Hi, my name is Jennifer Smith from the Coping with Depression blog at HealthyPlace.com. And today I'd like to talk about some of the things that I have around my house that help me to comfort myself when I'm going through harder days with depression. Now, I know that when I go through my really hard days, and I'm sure it's true for a lot of us that cope with depression, it's really hard to get in our minds to do much of anything. But I have found that if we can just take that one step forward into doing something, that we won't regret it later on. We'll be able to be glad that we were able to just go ahead and do that one little thing. But what's easier is to go ahead and have some things in place so that it's not something we have to do and take the whole initial first step when we're in the worst parts of our depression. So as you can see, these are just some of the things I have out right now for the current season that we're in. And Halloween, by the way, is one of my favorite holidays. So I really do enjoy this time of year. And this is just some of the decor that I have out right now. And you'll notice in the post for my blog that I did talk about having some incense or candles that you light for a good fall smell. And so I have that here. And then the other things are just some of the decor I have out for Halloween. And then here are just some of the books that I'm reading. Now, I like to read horror and mystery books, but you can have on hand just whatever kind of books you like to read. But those are some things we can do to offer ourselves just daily comforts, things that we can do when we don't really feel like going out or getting out. And we may not feel like talking to anyone. And as you know, sometimes when we do talk to people about our depression, we don't always know what to say to convey how we're feeling. And most definitely, they don't always know what to say back to us to help us. So we need to be able to depend on ourselves to get through the hard times. Another thing that I have here that I talked about in the blog post are some paints. These are just some basic acrylic paints. I just picked these up today. And that's something else I've been doing, is doing some painting and some sketching. So I just have these on hand. And I have a little art center set up just in the corner of my house, because I find that, of course, in the worst parts of my depression, I don't want to have to get everything set up and get it set out. It's too overwhelming. So if I already have something like that set up, it's a lot easier, and I'm a lot more likely to work my thoughts and feelings out through that way whenever I'm feeling the worst with my depression. So I encourage you to do those things and get those things prepared on days where you're not as low, so that when you're feeling on your lowest with your depression, on those kinds of days, you already have those things ready. And as I said, these are just a few of the things that I do to bring myself comfort when I am struggling the most with my depression. So again, I'm Jennifer Smith from the Coping with Depression blog at HealthyPlace.